Hey guys, doing something different tonight. It's a little windy out here and it's nighttime. It's late in most places in the country, but I was so excited to come watch my little brother ride a 66 Colt. We happened to be down in the Gila Valley. So grateful to my son staying home and taking care of things at home so we could come down to my niece's wedding. And after that, tomorrow we'll head back. But my brother Levi is a professional trainer. He rides horses full time, and he happens to be riding a 66 Colt that is just... Levi, is he 4?
Yeah, just turning 4.
I'm gonna turn it around. The more you want to do it in the light, the better I'll enjoy it. But but you do whatever you want to do.
Got a great spot right here.
I know, yeah. Just do whatever you're doing. But this is a 4-year-old gelding, a son of my stallion 66, and he's only had 60 days of training. And I kind of just wanted to see what he's looking like. My brother says he's doing amazing, and I'll ask my brother to tell us more about his experience with 66 Colts. He's trained 2 of them now. Oh, good. Lisa is on from California. I ought to get on and ride, but honestly, I think I have a bulging disc or something, because my legs are going numb all the time lately. Anytime I'm standing up, and it's frustrating. But I told Levi, and he said, it sounds like old age to me. I'm like, thanks, little brother. Levi's 17 years younger than I am. I'm the oldest of 10 kids, and he's number 9. So I have one little brother that's 21 years younger than I am. But this is, what do you call him again? Shredder. And he just sold for $8,000. But he hasn't been picked up by the new owners yet, and so Levi's just putting some more hours on it. But thank you, Lisa. I don't know if it's a bulging disc. I just know that the numbness in my legs is getting worse and worse. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure my weight isn't helping anything. Oh, look at that stop. So Levi, I don't want to bug you what you're doing, but since you're right here, come tell us what's been your opinion of a 66 horse. You're on live, so the louder you can talk, the better. I know this is exactly what you wanted to do tonight.
No, they're all super athletic, really trainable. But have the mind to stay calm and quiet. You do have to manage them a little bit because they can be a little bit of a hotter horse, but obviously not.
A little bit of a what horse?
It can be a little hot as far as you put more pressure. They may give more than what you are wanting, but not ever mean or bucking. It's more just a lot of try. They try really hard for you, but they just are smart and great movers. Handle their bodies really well. But realistically, like I said, the negative is that they have sometimes too much ability tried to maximize their ability too early. So that's been my biggest thing, is just to bring them on slow to where they are able to keep this quiet demeanor while getting the most out of them.
That's awesome. Now, you own a brother, or a half brother, another 66 baby that's a year older than this one. We call him Booger 66. And you said he's possibly your most talented horse you've ever ridden. Is that how you worded it earlier?
Yeah, probably the most talented as far as his natural ability to move his body the way that a horse, in the horse world, they would say a horse should move their body. Their butt underneath them, their front end elevated, and just always under himself, always collected, always ready to go in whatever direction you want. But again, just the easygoing mind. It is nice to be around, because a lot of times you have to sacrifice the quietness for the ability. With some horses, you either get all of the ability in the world, but don't necessarily have a quiet, easygoing mind. But I found that these colts have both, as far as I've seen. So I started roping on his brother and everything, and putting more pressure on him, and he's handling it very well.
Well, guys, this is my little brother, and my mom kind of claimed that I put him on horses before I probably should have, but in this case, it definitely paid off. I joke about Levi because some of you have maybe read the poem about the touch of the master's hand, talking about an old violinist, and it's talking about the touch of God's hand. Well, I don't mean to be light-minded here, but I say Levi's got the touch of the master's butt. When Levi sits on a horse, he makes him look amazing. He can get the most out of a horse. And Levi's been, he's done horses his whole life since I put him on when he was just born. I mean, he literally used to get on horses with me when he couldn't crawl. But Levi has gone way farther than I ever could have or did with horses. And yet, after he got married, he realized he needed a job that had consistent paychecks, and so he and my youngest brother started a construction company and have done really well. And Levi just decided about 6 months ago to start training horses full-time again. And this is his facility. I'm really proud of my little brother. Both of my little brothers. Well, I'm the oldest of 10 kids, 7 boys, so I'm proud of all my little brothers. But it's really fun to see Levi do what he loves and be so good at it. And I don't even know what he's charging, and I don't know that I want to tell everybody. But if you do have horses you want trained, you could reach out to me and I could get you in touch with Levi. But horse training is getting more and more expensive as horse prices have been so good. And when I say good, they haven't been good for the buyer, but they've been good for the sellers. But so a 4-year-old colt with 60 days on to get $8,000 is a lot more money than we used to get. But honestly, this horse, once he's a finished rope horse, could be a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 horse. So it's really fun. Let me see what other comments are going in. Born to the saddle. Yep. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Kathy. This person said, wow, he's doing amazing. $8,000, a great price for such a beautiful horse. Jennifer, so good to hear from you. Yes. Lisa says Levi reminds her of Blake. Yes, they look a lot alike and they act a lot alike. And Blake, I think, could one day become a professional trainer if he had the desire to. I don't. Blake's got so many ideas and goals and dreams. Who knows what he'll end up doing? But so what Levi's doing right here is not. Some of you may be like, "Wow, he's turning him in circles. He's getting his neck to collect. He's stopping him. He's just." It may not look like a fluid, fun. This is not like a leisurely trail ride. Everything Levi is doing right now is teaching the horse to give to pressure. He's trying out a new bit tonight. So this horse has never had this bit in his mouth. But anyway, I started to say, I'm just proud of my little brother, Levi. He's built this arena and his home over there as when he was a contractor. And he's raising 3 awesome kids. He has an amazing wife, and just super proud of him. So Levi, I don't know if you want to say, because training can vary in cost, but what would you say the range of training is nowadays in Arizona? I know the world is different everywhere.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't want to hold you to a certain dollar amount, but per month, if you supply feed, what's kind of a average training price? Because people are going to wonder what it costs to hire a trainer.
I charge $1,400 a month.
And that includes feed?
That includes feed, yeah.
That's still very, very good. I didn't know where Levi was at. I actually had said he could charge more, and I'm sure he will as he gets into it more and more. But $1,400 a month, that's a heck of a deal, knowing what horses are worth right now. But Levi works his tail off. He gets up at 4 in the morning to feed and starts riding early because it's super hot in southern Arizona. And then his plan is during the hottest part of the day to maybe take a break. I don't ever see him take a break. And yet then tonight, I was like, hey, what's going on? We're staying with him tonight, but we were visiting my parents and some other siblings. And so I was like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, you coming to get your phone now? And he said, I said, what you doing? I said, sorry, we're late getting to your house. He said, no, I'm still out riding. So from 4 in the morning till now, have you taken a break at all today, honestly?
I didn't today. Besides, I went to the
That's a long day. So Levi definitely pays the price, but he does such a good job. But tell me what you think of this 66 Colt, 4 years old. So this is a half brother to Smokey.
Glad you would come. See ya.
See ya. That's my sister that came to get her son. So Smokey Joe is actually a half brother to this guy right here, and Booger 66 over there. So it's fun to see some of these 66 babies not only growing up, but being trained and seeing that they have such good minds, but also the athleticism that they have. I know Amory, our cousin, had a 66 baby that she sold recently for $35,000. So it's pretty exciting to see what these horses can do. So even as I'm getting older and right now my back's not doing too good, it's fun to see some of these younger cowboys and cowgirls really making the most of these 66 babies. Martin's Quarter Horses in Bayfield, Colorado has some 66 babies being born as we speak. There was a bay roan born today, which is the same color as this horse. And then my friend Kenny Black in Blanding, Utah is leasing 66 and has him exposed to some of his mares. So next year they'll have some babies. So Bridget asked who this horse's mom was. I don't remember the breeding on this horse's mom, but she was a cutting horse, really well bred, an older horse. So anyway, C-Rock says Levi's an amazing rider. He makes it look easy. Karen says there are 10 kids in my family too, but my mom has 7 girls and 3 boys. That's exactly the opposite of us. So it's just fun to see Levi, who's he bought this this field that was an old cotton field, and now look at it. He's made it his training facility, his home. He's got another horse that he's training back here. You can hear the Border Collie puppies back there. They've got some Border Collie puppies for sale too. $200 each if you want a really cow-bred dog. They've got some cute puppies right now. I guess I could run back there and show you real quick. Gina, so good to see you on. Gina owns Palmer 66. And Jennifer says, gosh, you can't believe how much Levi and Blake look alike. I agree, they look like twins. So Gina, this is a brother to Palmer 66, a half brother. Gina owns the horse we call Palmer 66. And I think Palmer 66 could be the prettiest colt that's ever come out of 66, honestly. There's some awful pretty ones. Okay, C-Rock wants to see some puppies. Levi, I'm gonna go show people your puppies. They hear them barking back there. I told them if they wanted a cow-bred puppy to let us know. So, I'm sorry, what did you say?
It'd be awesome to see those guys go to a good home.
These are purebred Border Collies. They are not papered, but both mom and dad were purebred Border Collies. They're super cute. So look at these guys right here. He had them out earlier, but now they're locked up so they don't get under the feet of the horses. But if you want a purebred Border Collie, reach out to us and we could get you in contact. But anyway, it's just well, my hair is messed up. I'm just gonna walk down the arena. Are you unsaddling?
Yeah.
So some of you probably know exactly what he's doing, but Levi not only trains horses, but he trains rope horses. And so when he's done, he comes into the box to unsaddle and make it a very pleasant, wonderful experience. So the horse is like, hey, I love when I go in the box because that's when I get to relax. That's when life is just awesome. And so the box, for those of you that are not ropers, you got a box here and a box over there. One's the header's box, one's the heeler's box. And so Levi takes such good care of his place. It just looks amazing. I was just bragging about how proud I am of my little brother.
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk down the row real quick and talk about some of your other horses real quick. The lighting won't be as good, but like I say, if you want a Border Collie puppy, he has them priced really well, $200 each. He thought they would go quicker than they have. So this is a little stallion that he's riding for someone. Really well bred. Goes back to Pepto-Bismol. This is Booger, guys. This is another 66 baby. And looking into the light, it's hard to tell. Come here, Booger. He was born on our place. This is Chipper's son by 66. And don't they have beautiful heads? He's a red roan. And just a beautiful horse. This one is his horse he calls Junior. That's one of his rope horses. This horse is Mister, and Mister was also born on our property on the farm. Hey, Mister, how are you, buddy? He has a fly mask on this time of year. Down here where it's so hot, they start getting lots of flies, and some of the horses are more susceptible. So Mister is a son of Chipper's sister. So he's a nephew to Chipper. This one is a Pitzer bred colt that actually stayed at our house last summer. I'm just going down the some of you maybe are interested and some of you maybe don't care, but these are two mares that are actually here being bred to a stallion, that the stallion that's up there being ridden. And then what else? This is another outside horse. So when I say outside horses are the ones that clients are paying for him to ride. And let me see, I don't remember. Oh, that's an outside horse also. This is an outside horse. And there's 3 outside horses, all owned by the same rancher down here. So Levi is a busy man. If you can imagine riding that many horses per day. Today it was 104 degrees when we got here. So it's hot work, but Levi does an amazing job. But I wanted to document this for myself as much as anything, just because I love seeing the 66 babies be trained and achieving their potential. It's so fun for me to see that. So we'll go over here as Levi unsaddles real quick. When he was a little guy, I was the one that saddled. Now I'll act like I have to video and he'll do the unsaddling. Just kidding. He's unsaddled a lot more horses than I will in my life, just because he does about probably 9 or 10 horses a day right now. So hope you've enjoyed this. Didn't we see the bay roan as a yearling out in the pasture? No, you're thinking, I think you're thinking of Kick 66, which was another 66 baby. This bay roan that he's riding right now is not the same one. This one was never on our property. Didn't you say this one never was on the farm, right? On our farm? No. The mom was bred on our place, but then she had her baby here. Well, he's
where he's headed back. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, he is gorgeous. Do you remember the breeding of his mom? Somebody asked what his mom was bred like.
He's a Doc Bar, smart little Lena baby.
That's awesome. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I'm gonna maybe snap some pictures, just some still shots. It's a beautiful night. It's now cooled off to probably 80 degrees and it feels awesome out here. So thanks for coming along, guys. Have a good evening. I hope you've enjoyed me taking you along. And if you want a border collie puppy, email us at thefarmonroute66@gmail.com, or you could message me on Facebook Messenger. Have a good night, guys.